guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Living in Colorado Springs and I am Alicia Armendariz. Today I want to talk about a question that I just get asked often. What are the home prices near Fort Carson Army Base? We have a lot of military that's always getting relocated here and just wanting to be here. So a lot of times I have reach outs and people just asking in general, the neighborhoods that are around or near Fort Carson, what do those home prices look like? So I'm actually going to kind of give you guys a visual of what the home prices look like. Because if you're like me, I'm a visual learner and I could sit here and just spout off a whole bunch of numbers and neighborhoods. But if you're not from Colorado or familiar with Colorado Springs, you're still not going to know what I'm talking about. So I'm actually going to dive into the MLS today, kind of just pull up a map of the home sales in the last 6 months of what the home prices have been looking like in all those neighborhoods. And I think this is going to be helpful for you guys, or I hope it's going to be helpful, because Colorado Springs as a whole, with all the different neighborhoods that we have, each neighborhood has homes that range in price between $200,000 up to the millions. Now, not all, there are definitely some luxury neighborhoods that are luxury because of their price point, but Colorado Springs has just been growing so much in the last couple of years, and so we've had a lot of new builds in some of the communities that I'm going to mention today. And with that being said, you're just seeing a mix of, like I said, homes starting at $200,000 and going up into the millions, especially with all the growth in some of the neighborhoods that are popping up near Fort Carson Army Base. So if you want to learn more about what to expect from the home prices in those neighborhoods, stay tuned. Okay guys, so here we are looking at a map of Colorado Springs. I'm going to be down here to help you guys out, and hopefully this gives you a little bit better idea of what home prices have been like near Fort Carson Army Base in the last 6 months. So as we kind of come down here, southern Colorado Springs, here is Fort Carson Army Base. It is kind of from Academy Boulevard, kind of corners down I-25, and I mean, if you're military, you know, this is already all of this right here, and even more far south you go. This is all Fort Carson Army Base. It's huge. So neighborhoods though that are going to be around Fort Carson Army Base is this Fountain, Security Widefield, Stratmore. This is the Broadmoor over here, and Broadmoor Bluffs. And I do want to mention Broadmoor Bluffs because it is technically right across Highway 15 from Fort Carson. I will say probably most of the military guys and girls, E1s, E2s, you're not really living in the Broadmoor Bluffs, or just a Broadmoor in general. There may be some, there are some townhouses and condos for purchase in the Bluffs, but for the most part, that is one of our luxury neighborhoods, if not one of the most luxurious, and is mostly occupied by locals here in town. But like I said, it's definitely very close. It's just across Highway 115, so I did want to mention it. Up here, some other little kind of neighborhoods, Gold Mesa. But for the most part, if you're looking at this map and you want to take just an invisible line across the city, this is like Platte / Highway 24 right here, anywhere right here and down, you're going to be about 15-minute drive from the base. And I don't really want to put a radius on this because depending on traffic, it may take you more or less than 15 minutes. But for the most part, you could probably get to one of the entrances of Fort Carson Base by living in one of these neighborhoods that I have mentioned. And we do have a gate right around here to enter on base. And up here we have a very popular gate, which I believe is gate 20. We have one gate here, one gate here. There's a couple little gates as you come down Highway 115. I'm not sure what those numbers are, but those are definitely some major entrances. So any of these neighborhoods, like I said, Stratmore, Security Widefield, Fountain, out here, there's definitely some new development coming that a lot of people are moving towards, but anywhere right here can get you on base in about 15 minutes. So when I make someone a home search and they tell me they want to be close to the base, I come over into my MLS and I put them on a home search, and it kind of looks like this with a whole bunch of criteria. We're not going to get way too into it because that's something I can talk about with you guys during a buyer presentation, but for the most part, we're looking at homes sold in the last 6 months, single family, and in that area that I said is about a 15-minute drive from the base. So as you can see, we have a total of, in the last 6 months, there were 2,248 homes sold. And again, like I said in my intro, these homes do range between 200,000 all the way up to the millions. And especially out here, we just have had a lot of growth with some new builds. Larson Ranch is over here and some other things. So as you can see, a lot of people are buying here in the Fountain area. It is very military family oriented. A lot of things are focusing on the family and kiddos and what have you. But these neighborhoods, as you kind of come north and wrap around, still great options. So what I'm going to do is start with certain price points. I'm going to start with 300,000 and below and show you exactly where these homes are, kind of the criteria of them, and then I'm going to jump up in price point and do the same thing. And this way you can actually see that each neighborhood does offer a range of homes in a variety of price points, number of beds, baths, square footage, etc. So let me just start here with a price point of 300,000 and below. Okay, so here we are. And there were, in the last 6 months, 96 homes. 96 homes that sold for under 300,000 or below. As you see, Fountain here, 275. As we scroll over, 250, 299. But you come up here, Security Wyfield, same thing, in the 200s, 300. Up here in Nob Hill, Stratmore, again, the same thing. So as you can see, as we look back, still a lot of homes. Like I said, 96 homes that sold between, or I should say 300,000 and below. And it does range all the way up here from the edge of the Broadmoor and some of that Gold Mesa, and it kind of wraps around into Nob Hill. You have variety when looking for a home under 300,000. And for the most part, those homes are going to be on average 3-bed, 2-bath, about 1,200 square feet to 1,600 square feet. And they may or may not have attached 1-car garage. Most do. Here in Colorado, almost all of our homes have attached garage, but not all. So that's probably what you're going to be getting on average when you're looking at a home near the base under 300,000. So let's jump up our criteria to the price point of 301 to 500,000. I think this is a good number because right now the average home price of Colorado Springs, just for the whole city of Colorado Springs, is touching close to that 500,000 mark. That is our average home price. So as you can see here, 300,000 to 500,000 was a very popular price point for a lot of people, whether you're military or just someone looking to buy here in Colorado. We had 1,749 homes sold in the last 6 months between this price range. And as you can see, there's just so many search results. Here in Fountain, that number was 845. Stratmore in that area, 728. So you guys get it. Still a big jump from that 300,000. There are a lot of homes that were very close to those 300,000 homes in all those neighborhoods. So as you zoom in, we can actually see how it kind of breaks down even more. If you're really interested in that Fountain area, because we saw so many home results in the 300,000 and below mark for the Fountain area, come scroll over and you can see that, 375, 425, 475. So lots of results, lots of options. And these homes on average, they're going to be 4-bed, 2-bath, probably 2-car garage. They're going to be about 1,800 square feet to 2,200 square feet. That's for the most part what you're going to be getting when you're looking for a home between that 300,000 and 500,000. So, like I said, you got options. Again, doesn't matter which neighborhood. You can find homes between 300,000 and 500,000 near the base. So let's jump up even more to our 500,000 mark to 700,000. Okay, again, still look at Fountain. Fountain always is one of those neighborhoods that I was talking about. You can find homes, older homes, that are going to be 300,000 and less, but you can still find also homes that are around that 5, 6, 700,000. This over here is Larson Ranch. This is a lot of new construction. I have another video, a whole tutorial and like city guide of walking around these neighborhoods in particular, so I'm going to tag it here for you guys. But a lot of new construction, a lot of even older homes over here. And even though this search criteria is from 500,000 to 700,000, I'm going to say on average these home prices were 550. So there's 502 as you can see, 515, 509, jump up here to 555, 594. Even in Security Widefield, we got 520, 500, 504. So you guys get it. Even though this is, like I said, that 500, 700 thou, you're still just, you got options in every neighborhood. Strathmore, 550, 672, 510. So again, just want to reiterate, no matter what you're looking for, you're going to be able to find a home somewhere near the base in the price point that you want with the number of beds and baths that you are looking for. Let's go now and jump up to, just to show you guys how much diversity we have within our neighborhoods. I'm going to go to 700 thou to 1 million. And I could go over that because we do have homes in the Broadmoor that in the 4, 5, 6, 7 millions. But if you want more information on those, I can definitely talk to you those. I have videos on that. Also, I'll tag it here if you want to know anything about the Broadmoor. But for those homes between 700,000 and a million, look, we still have options. There were homes over here from the previous searches at all those different price points that I mentioned. We do have one even out here, 975. And didn't we just recently see, didn't I just show you guys a whole bunch of homes, 300,000, 500,000 and below, 700,000 below. Definitely Fountain is a very desirable, and Security Widefield, very desirable area for military families or just those wanting new construction or just, you know, a change of pace from things that we got going on up north. But again, this is the Broadmoor. As you can see, 725, 977, 905, 1 million. And again, even these homes are going to be 4 to 6 bed, 3-car garage. They're going to have 3,500 to 4,500 square feet on average. You know, some of the more expensive ones are going to have just 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 square foot. But for the most part, these homes are going to be 4 to 6 bedroom, 3-car garage, 3,500 plus square feet. So again, still lots of options. And as I had mentioned, if you're looking for appreciation or just, you know, nice area to be in, we do in these bluffs, we have those townhouses and condos that were 300,000, 500,000 below. So you could be in this beautiful neighborhood right next to some luxury homes that have mountain views, wildlife, and quick access to 2 gates right near Fort Carson Army Base. Well, there you go, guys. I hope that helped you kind of get an idea of what home prices have been looking like in those neighborhoods that are around and near Fort Carson Army Base here in Colorado Springs. I will say, just to recap, on average, what we were seeing were home sale prices between that 520,000 to 540,000, and that on average is going to get you a 3 to 5 bedroom, 3 to 4 bath, 2 to 3 car garage, and about 2,500 square feet to 3,500 square feet. I did want to mention also that these neighborhoods, for the most part, are in a couple different school districts, but mostly they are in Widefield District 3, and the homes that are actually in Widefield are right now selling for the lowest dollar amount per square foot. So even if you are buying something in Fountain or Strathmore or Broadmoor Bluffs, on average, we were seeing the most bang for your buck are homes in that Security Widefield neighborhood. They were just the most bang for your buck, the most square footage for the lowest dollar amount. So if you guys have any questions on anything that I mentioned today, feel free to reach out to me, leave something in the comments. I promise I'll get back to you. I'm the one that answers the phone. And also, if you haven't, please hit that subscribe button and bell to get notified when I make new videos each week on everything that is living Colorado Springs. So I hope you guys have a good one. I'll see you next time.